It's time for something that I consider to be one of my own personal VEDA traditions. I have to talk about books for at least one video in VEDA. More is good too, but it has to be at least one. So I have a few here today that I'm just finished reading, just about to read, and can't recommend highly enough. First off, I have just finished reading Freedom's Landing, Freedom's Choice, and Freedom's Challenge by Anne McCaffrey. You'll know Anne McCaffrey if you've read the Pern books. This, nothing like Pern. It's purely a science fiction story, although some people would say it's only space opera, whatever. I really enjoyed it. It's great. It is very different from Pern, which you kind of have to classify as cross fantasy science fiction, I think. But I picked those up at a used bookstore in Canada last time I was there, and I'm really glad I did. It was really enjoyable. I was so glad to be able to just tear through them, because the past year I've been really bad about reading. I hardly read any books last year at all. I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm very happy to have turned that back around. 3 books I'm about to start reading. Probably people are going to say, why haven't you read them yet? The Golden Compass, The Subtle Knife, and I don't even know the names of these. The Amber Spyglass. I probably got that out of order, didn't I? I have no idea. I know The Golden Compass is supposed to be first. I have never read these. Oh, no, I got it right. That's the right order. I have never read these. I want to, partly because I've heard they're really good books. Also because I want to watch the movie, which I've heard is really, really good, but I like to read books before I watch movies. So to any of you who have watched Harry Potter movies but have never read the books, what the hell are you doing? Read the bloody books! Believe me, the movies are nothing compared to the books. Lastly is a book and its predecessor that I have already shown in a video this year because I was busy reading it. Words of Radiance, which is sequel to The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This book is what kickstarted me back into reading. Not meaning Kickstarter as in getting money for it, although that'd be cool. Jump-started, that's it. It jump-started me back into reading this year because I saw it had come out, I bought it. Amazingly, I didn't read it for a couple weeks after it came, but then I got it and I have not been able to stop reading since I got through this. I really wish the next book was already out because I don't want to wait for it, and I have no idea how long I'm going to have to wait for it. If you like fantasy at all and you haven't read Brandon Sanderson, I cannot stress this highly enough. Read it. Get everything. Get all of Brandon Sanderson's stuff. It is so worth it. I want to tell you all about this book, but I hate spoilers. I hate getting them. I hate giving them. I refuse. Let me just say this is some of the best stuff Sanderson has ever written, I think, personally. I love it. There's one part in this book, just this one line on page 1064 of this hardcover version. I don't know about paperback. I don't think it's out yet. I so want to tell you about it, but I can't because it is so spoilers. All I can say is you've got to read more than just this and just this. But if I tell you what other things you've got to read, that's also spoilers. Just read everything. I mean, I hit that page and I said, holy frogging ship! What was that? Frog. Ship. What was that? All I said was frog. No, seriously, frog. No, you know, little green amphibian cousin to toad? I'm not saying any bad words here. And ship. No, wooden thing that sails on the water, or metal thing that goes through space. That is unnecessary censoring because I'm not actually saying frog or I'm saying frog and ship. I'm not saying, I'm not saying things that sound like frog and ship. Post is going crazy here. This is nuts. This is unnecessary. Anyway, read the books I said. You will not regret it. They are absolutely fantastic. Read them, especially everything by Sanderson, and then read this one last, and you too will mind blown.